First of all, it might be a good idea to take a look at how adults are usually accustomed to answering dividing questions, and that would be with the standard algorithm. If I take the question 387 divided by 4, my first question would be, how many times does 4 go into 3? And it doesn't go into 3. So then I ask myself, how many times does 4 go into 38? And I know that 9 times 4 is 36, so I'll start with 9. I multiply the 9 by 4, subtract, and I have 2 left over, and I bring down the 7 and ask myself, how many times does 4 go into 27? I know that 4 times 7 is 28, and that's too high, so then I'll go to 6, and 4 times 6 is 24. I'll subtract, and I have a remainder of 3. So the answer, 387 divided by 4, is 96, remainder 3. I'm going to rewrite it and show the method that grade 5 students learned today called partial quotients. And just a little reminder that this number is the divisor, 387 is the dividend, and the answer to the question is the quotient. So this method is called partial quotients, and I start off by asking myself, what can I multiply 4 by to get close to 387? First thing I might think is that 4 times 100 is 400, but then I've gone higher than my dividend. So I can ask myself, what other number can I multiply by 4 and get close to 387? I know that 4 times 4 is 16, so then 4 times 40 would be 160, and that's not up to 387. I think I can go higher. I know that 4 times 5 is 20, and so then 4 times 50 is 200, and that's getting me closer to 387, so I think I'm going to go with that. 4 times 50 is 200, and now I subtract, and I have 187 left over. I'm going to then go back over to the rough work I did in the left margin, and I'm going to use 4 times 40. 4 times 40 is 160, and I have 27 left over. I also know that 4 times 6 is 24, so I'm going to use 4 times 6, put the 24 here. I have 3 left over, and that's my remainder. So the next step is I take all of these numbers and I add them up. And now I know that 387 divided by 4 is 96, remainder 3.